I got a question. Why would Nick leave the villa? Does racism not trump connection? Or y'all just out here loving racists? Love Island Season 7, Episode 30. Let's talk about it. So we start the episode off with Huda and Chris having a chat. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way the way she was like she believes real men exist, as if she's not really interested in Chris. I believe she likes him as a friend, but I mean, we all know Hood is attracted to pretty boys, the metrosexual type, if you will. I mean, don't get me wrong. Hey, I believe they can have a decent relationship. I believe in their connection, but I believe in the back of her mind, she's still interested in, more like Jeremiah, the pretty boy type. But at least Hood is still, open to exploring with Chris. And I believe that it's a genuine connection and, they'll probably make it to the end. Then we see Taylor planning a date for Clark. Uh, he enlists Ace for help. And, I'm not going to lie. I prefer Ace as a follower than a leader. I don't know if anybody's seen Ace's social posts before he went on Love Island, but I've seen a few of them, and to me, he gave off that the goofy character on social. So I'm not sure why he came into Love Island trying to be, this tall, strong leader. I think if he'd have played that goofy role the whole season, he'd have been way more likable. And I ain't gonna lie, I mean, him running around being stupid, it was kind of funny to me. And we don't know if it's just the edit that we've gotten or what, but I believe with if Nick Taylor and Ace would have just been their goofy self the whole time, I believe the girls would have respected it more. I believe America would have respected it more because it would have been more of their true self. Then we get to the point of the show where we find out that Cierra has left the villa for personal reasons. Uh, and I mean, Nick's sitting there looking all sad and whatnot, just lost his connection. Uh, but I mean, I didn't think he really liked her to begin with. I think that he liked her more than anybody else that was there. But as far as long term, I think not. And I mean, but I never expected him to leave the villa with her because of what she's leaving for. Hey, I mean, they're all here to build their fame and, social media status. So leaving with a girl that's getting canceled right now wouldn't be a good look. Then we get to see Nick and Olandria have a chat. And I mean, to me, Nick is giving, hey, we're cool and all. Help me stay in the villa. I mean, not to say that he doesn't find her attractive or any of those things. I believe he does find her attractive, but uh, as far as the connection goes, I mean, they both said that there was no spark before. So, you know, I'm not sure there is a spark. I'm sure they're both just trying to make it look as real as possible. So all the Nick Olandriettes cast their votes for them and they have a chance for winning. I do believe, however, that Olandria should at least let him sweat a little bit. I feel like, the confidence that Nick walks around with, he just knew he wasn't going home. He knew there was no way that she was going to pick Zach and let her friend in the villa go home. So I don't, if he had just been able to sweat a little more, it'd have been a little more entertaining. So now we get to the circus part of the episode where Ringmaster Amaya has Zach the Yak jumping through hoops and Brian the Lion walking the tightrope. And Elan didn't really do anything anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to throw shade or anything, but I mean, Elan gives me that gay best friend vibe. Exhibit A. I just wanted you to leave. I mean, I understand that, it's a game show technically, and you have to do something to stay on this show. But Elan never really showed any interest in Amaya. I mean, it didn't. And I mean, it didn't look like he was interested at all. Maybe it's just me, but every conversation Elan had with Amaya, it just didn't seem like he was talking to somebody that he was interested in. Now we got Zach running around the villa frantically, letting everyone know that he fucks with them heavy. Like for real. He fucks with them heavy. To be honest, I'm pretty sure Zach knew he was going home from the time he realized that Amaya was America's princess. So he's just been doing damage control since then. Like I said, everybody is on there to get a better social media presence. So I feel that Zach realized, like, hey, I messed up. So let me, try to prove to everybody that I'm a gentleman, a nice guy, and not a complete asshole. And that's all he's trying to do. Little damage control. Not much to say about Brian. I mean, Brian walked around that villa like, yeah, y'all can go ahead and pull my girl for a chat. I feel like he knew from the beginning that him and Amaya have a real connection, and all these other dudes have already disrespected her. So he knew that he was going to get picked. I mean, I don't think he ever saw Elan as any competition. Even when he was standing up there waiting on Amaya to say his name, I mean, he didn't look like he was nervous, not one bit. Just that's my girl. I got another question. I've only been to New York one time in my life, and I know, we talk different down here in Texas. But is moths the same as butterflies in your stomach, or am I tripping? I just never heard a girl say I got moths in my stomach. I don't know if that's a different feeling or not. So we see Zach and Elan get eliminated, which I mean, pretty sure everybody knew that's how it was going to go. Uh, I've also heard people say that they think Elan and Coco should come back on another season as OGs. I just believe we should make sure that Elon likes women before we bring him on another season. But all in all, it was a great episode. I was happy to see them happy. We've dealt with a lot of drama this season, so it was a nice, lighthearted episode. Uh, can't wait to see America's votes. Uh, Pretty sure the Nicolandriettes came out and did their thing. I believe the Hoodinators came out and did their thing as well. And I'm hoping somebody voted for Taylor and Clark. So, but we'll see. We'll see on the next episode. That is it for my Love Island season 7, episode 30 review. Uh, As always, I'd love to hear y'all's comments. I'd love to hear who you voted for. If you like me or my videos, let me get a thumbs up. If you want to see more, let me get a subscribe. I'm Sean Ross. That's my opinion, and I'll catch you in the next one.